kickstart our coverage this morning with the biggest talking point this morning. Then Federal Reserve kickstarts the much anticipated series of interest rate cuts with that supersized 50 basis points reduction. Central Bank Chairman Jerome Powell details the move, says it is meant to show policymakers commitment to sustaining a low unemployment rate. Now that inflation has eased, the reduction in fact has affirmed market expectations that recently shifted from an outlook for a cut half that size. Now remember, outside of the emergency rate cuts during the pandemic, the last time the FOMC cut by half a point was in 2008 during the global financial crisis, and the decision lowers the federal funds rate also to a range between 4.75 to 5%. Additionally, the committee has indicated via the dot plot that the possibility of another 50 basis points cut by the end of the year is something that they're penciling in as well. Let's go across and listen in to a slice of what Jerome Powell had to say then.
In light of the progress on inflation and the balance of risks, at today's meeting, the committee decided to lower the target range for the federal funds rate by a half percentage point to 4.75% to 5%. This recalibration of our policy stance will help maintain the strength of the economy and the labor market, and will continue to enable further progress on inflation as we begin the process of moving toward a more neutral stance. We are not on any preset course. We will continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting.
All right. Meanwhile, the Federal Reserve Governor, Michelle Bowman, actually became the first Fed governor to vote against an interest rate decision by the U.S. Central Bank since 2005, denying Federal Chair Jerome Powell a clear consensus at the pivotal moment. The other 11 voting members all cast their ballots in support of reducing the policy rate by half a percentage point. Bowman, the Fed said, that preferred a quarter point rate cut. So Michelle was the only one who preferred a quarter point rate cut rather than everyone else who voted in favor of 50 basis points.
Alright, then moving on. Meanwhile, US Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump reacted to the Federal Reserve cut, calling it a big cut. Trump said, and I quote, to cut it by that much, assuming they're not just playing politics, the economy would be very bad. And that's the word coming in from Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump then.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.